Alright, legends. So this video is going to be about ICT's new, the working class hero model. So this is the model he explained very briefly on his general market commentary on 14th November. And I actually thought it was a very interesting model. Doesn't have to be a long-term model, but you, since price is fractal, you can actually use this on the minute chart, 50-minute chart, 5-minute chart, or even the monthly chart, right? If you're the kind of person who's going to hold trades for 12 to 14 months, right? So how does this model work? This sequence is such that first there's liquidity taken on one side, and when I talk about liquidity being taken, I mean to refer to an external range liquidity. We all know price moved from external range liquidity to internal range liquidity and then continues on the opposing side of the external range liquidity, right? So first we wait for external range liquidity to be taken on one side, wait for the reversal, and then enter on the PD array that's closest to the liquidity that was taken, right? Once you do that, you're gonna wanna target 75% of the range starting from where the price reversed. Now, I know it sounds a little bit complicated, but I'm going to go through a few examples and it's going to be very easy. So, here you see there's sell side right here. Sell side was taken and then a low was created. So, that is your new reference point for 0, right? And the opposite side of the external range liquidity, that's the 1. 0, 1, 1, 0 doesn't really matter. So, you're going to extend the fib tool from this low to this high. And 3/4 away is this point, 0.75 or 0.25, depending on if you invert the scale. But you're going to enter somewhere here near 25% or near 0, and then target the third quadrant. That's 3/4 away from where you entered at, right? So how does that look like in a real world example? So this is the DXY daily chart. You can clearly see a range right here: external low, external high. External low is taken right here. Create the fib tool, or like the 4/4 tool. Extend it from right here to here. You enter on the first PD array. Inversion fair value gap 2022 model 2-in-1. You could have entered here, you could have entered here, or you could have entered here. All these to target this. On an intraday basis, you could have also entered right here. It's tricky to see which candle is going to expand upwards, but that's something you will have to manage. So that was the daily chart, and let's take a look at the ES 15-minute chart. Again, sell side liquidity taken. Take your tool, extend it to the most recent high, right? You see 4 quadrants, inversion fair value gap, enter right here, target either this or 75%, right? If you entered here, you can probably take profit at each of these levels, but the working class hero model states that all you need to do is target 75%, right? Or the lowest hanging fruit. For me, the lowest hanging fruit will be entry right here, stop below this, and the last order block, the last bearish order block right here. So this would be my trade. Again, let's go even a little more fractal than that, smaller than that. Gold 1-minute chart, buy side taken, rejection block right here. You see the push down, the first order block right here. You could have entered here, this entire range, external low, external high. Enter on this first order block, target either the 50% or 75%. And clearly you can see how this is being respected. Not too sure what happened after that, if it went above or if it continued going down lower, but your lowest hanging fruit objective should have been met already, right? So these are a couple of entries: order block here, order block here, order block here. So really, I mean, you're free to enter however you want, but gotta make sure you have to get out when the time is right. So it's also the best setup to chase if you have less time for the charts. And I mean to say, if you only have 15 minutes to look at the charts per day, or if you want to look at it every couple of days, so you can even go for the weekly chart. Price is fractal, so you can really choose to do whatever you want, right? So with that, I just want to show you what happened yesterday 21st November 2025, Nasdaq 15-minute chart, right? So we came down all the way. We're looking at this range. This is the external range, and this is the external buy side, sorry, and external sell side, right? So this was the earlier external sell side. We take this out, create a new external sell side, right? So this is now our sell side. So we move away towards what? Towards the other side of the external liquidity, right? On the way, we create a new internal sell side, take that out, create another internal sell side. ISS means internal sell side, and IBS means internal buy side. Create new internal buy side, target the older internal sell side, so go towards internal buy side. So all this is internal because it is going to be attacking external on the opposite side. You see, external on the sell side was taken, means external on the lower was taken. Now external on higher is the draw, right? Even if you made a fib here, you can see this played out extremely simply. You wait for the reversal, enter anywhere here, and target the 75%, right? But so create new internal buy side, take out that buy side, create new external sell side right here, and then over time work to the external buy side. So what I mean to say is that the principle that the price is seeking external liquidity through destroying internal range liquidity, you can use that principle to your advantage and use the working class hero setup. Anyways, that's all for me. Peace to the Middle East. Until next time, baby.